Welcome to the Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Lindsay Zinti. Today's the day. Happy opening day, baseball fans. Although the Diamondbacks won't start the season at Chase Field, you can catch the D-backs in LA as they take on the Dodgers in a 4-game series. Let's play ball. Speaking of the Dodgers, catcher Austin Barnes now suits up for the men in blue. You might remember him from his time at ASU. To kick off this 2023 baseball season, we thought we'd have a little fun playing 5 questions with the former Sun Devil. Here's Ana De La Cruz.
Former Sun Devil Austin Barnes may play for the Dodgers now, but he still reminisces on his time at Arizona State. Barnes has played in 3 World Series while winning 1 with the Dodgers, and most recently played for Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic, but ASU fans still remember his name. Let's find out more about Barnes and what led him to Arizona State.
At the time, they were really good at baseball. I thought it was the best way to further my career, and it ended up being one of the better decisions I've made baseball-wise, for sure. My family knew Andy Stankwitz pretty well, and he was one of the coaches there. My uncle played with him in the big leagues, I believe, and just thought it was a good fit. My freshman year of college, I became a catcher. Our backup catcher, Andrew Pollock, he was playing flag football and tore his ACL, so that we needed a backup catcher, and I ended up being that person. There's so many good players that you had to compete each day at practice, which I think made everybody better. There's so many good players you had to compete every day at practice, and it made everybody better and just competition.
The Final Four tips off this weekend, and although none of the Arizona schools made it, there's one player from the Valley that will be taking the court. Reporter Zach Woodard caught up with the former Valley High School star and his family ahead of the big game.
San Diego State is headed to this weekend's Final Four in Houston. The Aztecs feature a player who was a standout during his prep days right here at Sunnyslope High School. True freshman Elijah Saunders is excited to play on college basketball's biggest stage and enjoy the moment with the closest ones to him.
It's a lot different than high school. The fans, the atmospheres that we've played in. You know, this has been a dream of mine to just play college basketball, and the fact that we made it all the way to the Final Four, even the first round of March Madness was just so cool for me. Always watching the tournament on TV and just being in it, being in that moment, it's just been amazing.
Elijah's been watching March Madness since he was a baby. It's always been on. It's always been a part of his life. And so for him to experience this is just beyond what we could have ever dreamed or imagined.
Pretty amazing feeling just to see, just excited for Elijah. You know, the Final Four is such a big thing in our nation. Just for him to be a part of it and to get there, it's an awesome feeling.
He was going to be great. He was going to be great on his own. If he ever needed anything, though, I was always there for him. But I wanted him to do it, and it's been great, man. It's been all him.
It's a family affair between Division I basketball and the Saunders family, as Elijah takes after his dad, who played 2 years at Arkansas State. And although he never thought he'd be in this position as a freshman, Elijah Saunders now has the chance to etch his name into March Madness history. In Phoenix, Zach Woodard, Cronkite Sports.
San Diego State is among 3 teams that are new to the Final Four this year. And for ASU fans still invested in the tournament, there could be some big takeaways from this year's field. Nicholas Petruski is at the Google touchscreen to tell us how these underdogs give teams like ASU hope.
Of the 4 teams remaining, UConn is not only the betting favorite, but they are the biggest inspiration to a team like ASU. Since Bobby Hurley's brother Dan Hurley took the team from 3 straight losing seasons to a Final Four in just his 5th year at the helm. Jordan Hawkins is the highest-ranked former recruit in the Final Four, proving you don't need a lot of high recruits to get the job done. UConn takes on Miami. The Hurricanes made back-to-back Elite Eights and will look to run behind guards Nigel Pack and Isaiah Wong. Pack, a Kansas State transfer, received a $800K NIL endorsement deal to come and play in Miami, showing how NIL is changing the college landscape. Moving to the other side of the bracket, number 5 San Diego State is making their first Final Four appearance. The Aztecs won the Mountain West this season and are the most physical team left in the tournament. And they have a player from here in the Valley. Former Sunnyslope High School graduate Elijah Saunders will be looking to make an impact off the bench for the Aztecs. And last, but certainly not least, are the number 9 seeded FAU Owls. FAU is the first 9 seed to make the Final Four since Wichita State back in 2013. The Conference USA winners have only lost 3 times this season thanks to FAU's depth. Rotation keeps the Owls swooping in for surprise attacks. And if ASU wants to keep hope for next season, look at FAU for some inspiration on a team making a run at the right time. At the Google touchscreen, Nicholas Petrisky, Cronkite News.
Kevin Durant officially made his debut in the Valley last night. His long-awaited appearance led to another Suns victory. The Suns are now a perfect 4-0 when KD plays. They defeated the Timberwolves last night 107-100. KD had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists during his 29 minutes of play. Despite being happy about his return, the Slim Reaper wasn't too pleased with his performance overall. The Suns take on the Denver Nuggets at Footprint Center tomorrow night. That's it for today's Cronkite Sports Report. Let's pitch it back to Lydia and Jonah at the desk.